all goes through. Don't let us hang around this town. And that was the first thing.
Today, brothers and sisters, I want to talk about the pathology of criminal behavior in urban America. Now, for the sake of transmitting this message to you, I need you to adjust to a certain psychological paradigm right now. I want y'all to honestly forget that you are sitting in a church building. Right? Just get that out of your head. Okay? Just get that environment, get that whole thing of church right now out of your head. Just get it out. Okay? Because I'm not going to sound like a preacher today. Now, I don't mean I'm scared you, but I'm just... Actually, what I want to do today is sound like a workshop leader. I want to sound like a school teacher or a college professor. Today I want you to gear your head up right now to think. No, don't just sit here like most folks in the church just. I really want you to think throughout my entire message today, think about what I'm saying. Okay? Because the message will be a conglomeration of pieces, like a jigsaw puzzle. And to really put the puzzle together properly, you need to really understand all of the pieces. Am I making myself clear? So if you feel yourself getting a little lazy, or, because a lot of people's listening skills are not that good. You follow what I'm saying? And now, as long as we're being entertained or amused, we think we're thinking. Okay, but we're not, in effect. When I say the pathology of anything, the word pathology comes from two words combined. The first word is path, which means this, and the second part is ologio, so it means the study of. So when we say the pathology, we mean the study of the path of a thing, from its origins to its destination. Are y'all following me? So when I say the pathology of criminal behavior, I'm talking about a study of the strategized or intentionally designed path of what causes crime in our community. Are y'all with me? Criminal behavior is primarily the outcome of multiple adverse social conditions, multiple adverse economic conditions. Believe this too. Adverse cultural conditions and adverse family conditions. The four things I just said. In understanding the pathology of criminal activity, we must understand that there are multiple adverse conditions socially, economically, culturally, and what was the last one? Family or domestically. In other words, things are messed up in these four areas. And the deep thing about it is, it's not necessarily in that order. Before we can prevent criminal activity in our communities, it's important for us to understand how it has been strategically designed to take place in our United States. And in his recent campaign speech, he said, a young black lady asked him, if you become president, what are you going to do about crime in the black community? Now, if you listen to the clip, I want you to listen carefully and understand, he's never answered my question. He even said it's a difficult question to answer, and it takes a little time, and there is no silver bullet to this solution. When we say silver bullet, what does that mean? When you say silver bullet, what does that immediately connect to in your mind? Wolfman, right? Werewolf. Okay, in other words, the silver bullet is the only thing that can kill a monster or a werewolf. And he says in his response to this black woman, there is no silver bullet to your question. He went on to say, the president has said that we cannot, I'm quoting him, we cannot build enough prisons to stop this problem. This is a man running for president of the United States. Then he went on to say, very soon, or in the very near future, something's going to rise in here, there won't be any African American males. And I told him, he said, because they'll all be in jail or dead. One of the two. Now, did y'all hear what I just said? I broke all that down to you so that as you listen to this audio clip, you can hear him say it. And then I'll continue. You got to see that for me? Play it, please. Now, what is it that the man who's running for the president of the United States knows to make him say something like that? He never answered her question. The question, what are you going to do about crime in the black community? And his answer was, as the president said, we're going to keep on incarcerating, and pretty soon there won't be any black males, so they're all going to be in prison or dead. One of the two. Now, I think I might have said this last Sunday, I'll say it again today. After today's message, if you are not angry, if you're not stirred to the point of making a commitment like my brother just said, to making a difference, making a change, then I don't trust you. That's why I don't trust you. You're a family. I know you look like you. Okay? But it's going to take all of us, y'all. And right now, I'm not talking about religion. I really don't give a damn whether you believe in Jesus, Allah, Christian, Buddha, Pentecostal, I don't care who it is. the objective of the pathology of criminal behavior in urban America. In other words, y'all, it's one thing to originate or institute the path of an idea to bring about results. That's one thing. But what's the objective of it? Are the powers that be simply doing this as an activity? No. There's a reason, there's an objective that they have in mind for doing what John Edwards just said. So let's understand what the objective is. What is their goal? It's three things. Write them down, please. Now, if you get last week's lecture, Avoiding the Criminal Justice System, you will see in that DVD where I talk about a very powerful entity called Corrections Corporation of America. We discussed on last week how this entity is making, and I want to make a correction, I said $1.4 trillion, that's $1.4 billion. I get all those circles, I got the angry too, yeah, you know. Their goal is economic conquest. Right there, the first goal, first objective of the pathology of criminal behavior in urban America is economic conquest. The second part of the same objective, three parts to it. The second part of the same objective is to maintain social control. And the third part of the same objective is to eliminate the dissidents of society. Now let me run that to you again. It's one objective in three parts. The first part is economic conquest. In other words, it's all about money. All about money. How many of you ever heard the phrase, I want to kill two birds with one stone? Okay, well, they're trying to kill three birds with one stone. The three birds they're trying to kill with one stone is one, economic conquest, the other is social control, and the other is, while simultaneously getting rid of the people we don't want around. Now, what better business plan can you have, man, than to develop a program that will give you economic conquest while maintaining social control and at the same time eliminating the people that you don't want around. Look at the person next to you and say, that's a plan. I mean, think about it. That is really a plan. And that is exactly what they have done. The pathology of criminal behavior in urban America can be summarized in three basic categories. The first category is economic factors. Now remember, pathology